All right, I'm going to keep this one really, really, really short. All I want to say is this: follow the money. Follow the money, okay? Follow the money. Besides blood and family, I even above blood and family, money is the most powerful energy. It's one of the most powerful energy. I mean, it's right there with sex. Money and sex. Money and sex are the two most powerful energies on the planet, and that's just keeping it real. That's just keeping it real. Our world is ruled by money and security and opportunity, creative opportunity, all the things that money comes with, all that energy. It's a very large. Money is a huge energy that encompasses a lot of different things. It can be power, it can be creativity, it can be power over, it can be all sorts of different things. But money is a huge, huge factor, and then sex is a huge factor, and those two things are tied together like very much so. And so I just want to say, if you're wondering why a certain thing is the way it is, or if you want to check out someone's character, or if you want to, all the things that have to do with money. I mean, really, all those things have to do with money. Follow the money. Follow the money. Why is it that why does American doctors why are we still circumcising our little boys when female circumcision is illegal and male circumcision, they don't do it all over the world, they don't do it. Why are we still doing it? It's because the doctors make money from it, and then the industry makes money from the stem cells in the foreskin for skin cream. It's a money industry. Why is why is the Catholic Church such a big, why are they influencing all the world leaders? Why do they get to have dinner with every motherfucking president and every world leader? Why does the Pope get to ride around fucking meeting all these famous people? Because they have trillions of dollars. They have trillions of dollars worth of resources and land and homes and money and jewels and gold and alien skulls, and God only knows what else is in that fucking Vatican, in the concaves, in the catacombs or whatever. They've got, old books, old libraries. They've got they've got just an immense amount of power and money and secrets, right? Um, I could go off track talking about the Vatican, the Catholics. But we've got to look at the money. Is there money in vaccines? Yes. Is there money in chemotherapy? Yes. Is there money in juicing with raw fruits and vegetables? Not very much. Unless you sell Vitamixes, smoothies, unless you sell organic fruits and vegetables, but there's not that much money in that. There's not. Is there money in torture? Is there money in sex slavery? Is there money in slavery, period? Is there money in locking people up? Is there money in prison systems? Is there money in, making people slave laborers? Yes. Is there money in actual rehabilitation for criminals so that they come out in 4 months and feel like $1 million, and they're all cleansed and all good, and they're happy and healthy, and they go earn a living wage? Well, no, there's not that much money in that. But if we can turn someone into a recidivism, recidivizing criminal, and have them come through those doors over and over again, and use them for work, or what a lot of the people in prison are addicted to heroin. They're addicted to Suboxone. They're addicted to speed and coke. Mostly, I think, really opiates though. And so, and they cost a lot more in there. Instead of like $10 worth, you're paying like $100 a day. It's very, very expensive. It's like 10 times street value. So whoever's bringing the drugs in is making a lot of money off those prisoners and their families. Obviously, their families are putting money in. Um, so all these industries, like, is it the worker that's making a lot of money? You know, no, it absolutely isn't. How is it that we have a shirt that it's in Dillard's. It's $85. And how did it get to Dillard's, in America? Well, there was like cotton that was grown in fucking, Asia for no fucking money at all. And then some people that made $2 a day, spun this and sewed it up and they shipped it over here. All that labor is so cheap, right? So the markup, right, the needless markup, Neiman Marcus needless markup, um, that's the majority percentage is the markup, and it's all corporate profits, and that's what every industry that we see. We cannot trust that these people give a fuck about us. We cannot trust that. All the cheap stuff that they put in shampoo is full of sodium lauryl sulfate and glycerin, all this nasty dumb shit. It's all toxic byproducts. They'll make a product for an industry, and those byproducts they'll use for other products, and those byproducts they'll use for other products. They don't let anything go to waste. They use the fluoride to put in our drinking water, claiming it's fluorine. It's gonna help our teeth. It doesn't do shit for our teeth. It just makes us fucking brain dead. It's a disgusting thing, but it's all industry. It's all just follow the money. That's all we gotta do is just look into who's making money off this. With anything, it's just about who's making money off of this. And it's always been like that. It's always been very money driven. And typically people are either money driven or they're ideology driven. And right now, we see Donald Trump electing a lot of people that are money driven and electing a lot of people that are ideology driven. And, ideology driven with Christianity. I'm not really all that horrified by it. I don't really, I'm not really horrified by all the Christian picks. Because they may well turn out to be better than some of the shills that were in there. People are freaking out about all these picks. Well, all the people that have worked in government have all sucked big dicks. They're all Monsanto players and Walmart players and all these, Goldman Sachs players. And there's nobody who qualifies for any of those positions that hasn't worked for 5 or 6 scumbag industries, So it's like people are like, oh, these are really bad. It's gonna be really bad. At least these people have ideology. I am not a fan of religion, but if they're truly religious, you get someone who's like, Sarah Palin, and I would say her level of religion is almost brain dead. But when she doesn't want the death panels. In other words, she wants everyone to be able to live. She doesn't want insurance to say no this or no that. That's ideology. Well, let's throw some ideology into the mix. Because we've already had a bunch of liberal sellout shills. And so why not? Mixing it up, and I don't think it's any worse than it was before. We'll see. But again, and really what's interesting is with the law in Texas about cremating or burying the fetal remains of abortions, right? That is actually ideology driven. That is to take out the money from the fetal cell industry. That is to take out the money from the fetal research industry. All the people that use those fetal cells for products and for personal gain, not personal gain, corporate gain, now they can't do that. It doesn't cost that much to cremate a fetus. Cremating a whole cat is like $100, $125. So cremating a fetus really should not be very expensive at all. But it's really fascinating because it's like money versus ideology versus money versus, and it's really, really fascinating. But we can always follow the money, and when there's not money, there's belief. Sometimes they go together, but like with Judaism, they go together because the ideology of Judaism says we're the chosen people, and we deserve to we deserve to do usury banking. In other words, we keep the money, and people pay us interest and stuff. So that's actually ideology plus money. But really, time and time again, when we're trying to get to the truth of something, follow the money. Just follow the money. You can follow a trail of belief, ideology. You can follow the trail of sex. I think it goes money, because with money is power. Money, sex, and ideology. Those are, so anyway, it basically any topic you want to talk about, we're gonna end up talking about money, and it's really interesting. It's really interesting. All right.